what I'd just like to spend a wee bit of time talking about, because I think it would be helpful, are about how you might handle informal discipline. And the problem with informal discipline is that people are reluctant to use it. And why are they reluctant to use it? What stops you using informal discipline? Before we go into proper procedures, before we start having a meeting in which we've invited somebody to come in, the point at which we feel that they're not doing what we'd expect them to do, we want them to change their behaviour. Let me suppose, for example, you've got somebody who regularly comes in late for work. Okay, how do you tackle that? You have a word, yeah? So you're reasonably comfortable in terms of the process of having a word with an individual. Because a lot of people feel the concern about that holds them, several things hold them back. One is they're concerned about the relationship and whether they're damaging the relationship they've got with that employee, because quite often employees are, you know, most of the time they're giving you what you want, so you don't really want to prejudice that too much for a small proportion that's irritating you, like maybe not being at work on time. So in what I would call an informal setting, what you're doing is you're communicating to the employee what you expect, rather than sitting them down in a formal process, which you know you don't really want to be spending the time involved in that if it's a relatively simple thing that can be corrected by having a word with them.